Anita. I'm here with my assistant and daughter, Amelia. And today we are going to be making two different types of squishy balls. So I wanted to give you some options depending on what you had at home, what your preference might be as to which one you'd like to make. The first one we're going to make is probably the one that you may have made with me at school if you made one, which is the one out of flour. So we're going to be using, so you're going to need 2 balloons. Amelia picked her balloons. What colors did you pick?
Blue and pink.
Blue and pink. You need probably a 12-inch balloon works best. You can use any type of balloon though. We are using flour. If you don't have flour, you can also use rice. What you're also going to need is you're going to need a funnel. Typically somewhere about this shape and size. And you're also going to need a pen. I use an old pen because I'm going to use the back end, not the sharp point, because that could pop the balloon. If the flour gets stuck, I'm going to need that to push it down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have Amelia pick which color she wants on the outside, and we're going to put the 2 balloons together. So Amelia, what color would you like on the outside?
Blue.
Blue. So we're going to put the pink balloon inside the blue balloon. The way I do that is I just open the top a little bit. I take the pink balloon and I squeeze it up just like this. So it's almost, you can see that it's almost rolled up. And I just feed it through the top of the blue balloon. And I just keep pushing it with my thumb in and in. And then when it gets in, it tends to get a little bit stuck up here, a little built up. I just shake it and voila, the 2 balloons are together. And I take my funnel and I'm going to put the 2 balloons, stretch out the top and put the 2 balloons over the funnel like this. Now there's a little bit of air in there. So usually what we need to do, Amelia, is I'm going to pull out this balloon, the blue balloon. I need you to just squeeze it. It might make a funny noise. Okay, there we go. So all the air came out. So now if you look in there, I can put in the pen and see that it goes all the way down so that the 2 balloons are together with no air in them. The next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add some flour. So Amelia, this is where I'm going to have you take your spoon. If you could, you might need to stand up to get in there. You could just scoop some flour into the funnel for me. Is there already a spoon in there?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you could use that too, a measuring cup. And then what I do is if you just shake it a little bit up and down like this, typically what I find is the flour falls in. If that's not happening, which isn't happening this first thing, I use, again, that non-pointed part of the pen, the back of the pen, and I just kind of push it in. If I shake it a little, sometimes it tends to just want to fall in and go to the bottom. See that? Okay, more flour, please. So we're going to shake it. I did put on my apron because with the flour, it can get a little messy. So make sure you're doing this in the kitchen or a place where it's easy to clean up and that you have your parents' permission, and they're probably going to need your help. I'm sorry, you're going to need their help as well. Okay, hold on, Amelia. Let me push it down a little bit more. All right, a little more, not too much. So what just happened was Amelia gave me the last little bit of flour and I pushed it all down. I made sure that it had gone to the bottom. So if you look, there's no more flour in the funnel and I can feel that there's no flour in the neck. I'm going to have her test it. One thing that she's done a great job of is she's waited to test it, because if you squeezed it right now when it was in the funnel and attached to the funnel, we would get a face full of flour and that wouldn't be so fun, would it, Amelia? So what I do to test it is I'm going to turn it so I pinch off the neck, and I'm going to hold the neck while it's turned. So Amelia, I want you to feel the firmness of that squishy ball and tell me, is it perfect? Is it too hard? Is it too soft? What do you think?
It's perfect.
It's perfect? Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to slowly take off the funnel. I usually like to do this over the flour in case there's a little bit left. We don't get it everywhere. All right, that actually is pretty good. This part you're definitely going to need a parent's help with. It's very difficult. But I take the neck and I wrap both balloons around my finger. I'm going to put it through. And there it is. There is your squishy ball filled with flour. Now, the reason that we use 2 balloons is because if this were to pop, again, it would make a huge mess and have flour go everywhere. So as soon as the outer balloon, so as soon as Amelia's blue balloon ripped, or we could see the pink through, she knows that she's going to have to throw it away, and we're going to make a new one. Because if we continue to use it while it has a tear in it, we're really risking some sort of balloon explosion, which would not be good. The other thing I want to remind you is that because it's balloon, we need to keep these away from pets and also children under the age of 3. It's not safe. So Amelia, feel that and tell me what you think. What do you think?
Perfect.
Perfect. Ball. For our second squishy ball, we are going to be using Play-Doh. You could also use slime if you have that at home. We again need 2 balloons. This time, Amelia, what colors did you pick?
Yellow and red.
Yellow and red. And you're going to need scissors. Again, please use adult support for making these squishy balls. So what we're going to do this time, this is a different process. So we're going to take one of the balloons. Now, Amelia, what color did you want to be the outside?
Red.
Red. So we're going to use the yellow because that's going to be the inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and snip off the top just like this. Okay. Now I'm going to take the balloon and I'm going to open it. Amelia, while I'm doing this, can you open the Play-Doh and start making little balls of Play-Doh to put inside?
Yep.
So if you can take out little balls of Play-Doh, make sure that your Play-Doh is soft. The newer the Play-Doh, the better. Because when it gets air, it gets a little bit drier. So I open the balloon like this. So I make a pocket. And Amelia's going to start sticking those balls right in the pocket. So she's using green Play-Doh, but the color doesn't really matter. You won't be able to see the color once it's in the balloons. So maybe it's actually best to use a color that's not your favorite, because then you won't miss it. All right. These squishy balls are great for when you're stressed out, feeling a lot of stress, when you're feeling out of control, when you're having trouble staying still and you feel fidgety. I use them when I feel nervous. Instead of using something else, like clicking my pen or tapping my pen, this is a way to get some of that energy out of my body and makes me feel calmer. Amelia, do you like to use the squishy balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you like to use them for?
Like when I'm mad or I have some bad things to say to people.
Oh, okay. Does it help you not say those bad things to people,
Yeah.
to calm down?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, go ahead, stick that in there. Okay, one more, I think. Just, you know what, can you push that whole thing in there? I have room for it, both of them. And then we'll see what the firmness is like once you get those in. Awesome, okay. It's up to you though, what kind of preference you like, how squishy you like it. What do you think, Amelia? Do you want, it's very squishy. Do you want a little firmer or do you like that one?
I want one more piece.
Okay, so let's add one more piece, please. Go ahead. Nice job. Okay, so if you hold this, please, I'm going to take the other balloon. I'm going to snip off the top just again because I have to now put this balloon over that one. So I'm going to open this nice and big, and then I want you to try and stuff that yellow balloon into the red one if you can. And then we're going to tie it up just like we did with the flower one.
Yep.
Sometimes it's a little hard to get open. There we go. All right. Push it in there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take it. And I'm just going to, again, it's a little harder to tie this one because I had to cut off the top in order for it to fit in. So it's a little tighter, but I can still do the same exact thing. I'm only tying this time the red one. I don't need to tie the yellow one. All right, Amelia, and there's your squishy ball made out of Play-Doh. What do you think?
It feels great.
Now I'm wondering, which of the two do you like better? Or do you like them both? They feel different. They definitely feel different. So which one do you like better?
I would say this one.
You like the flower one better?
Yeah, because it's easier to squish, but this one's really a little bit hard, but still nice and good.
Okay. All right. And that's how to make a squishy ball. I'd love to see pictures of the ones that you make. If you have any questions or concerns about making them, please let me know. And we're going to add these to our calming box. Here's our calming box. So let's add those right in there. So now we have our homemade squishy balls that go in our calming box. Wonderful. All right. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Okay, so we're going to put the measuring cup in, dump it all out. Don't walk behind here.